morning wapendwa. Good morning wapendwa. Awesome. It's a memorable day. It was epic. It was awesome. It's a day that we will really remember.
Mambo. When did you first join the trek?
I joined trek February 2018. That's the time we were doing Hellscape and Career
geothermal spa. Yes. And how was your experience at that time? Like, yeah.
It's very hard to actually put words to it. But in summary, I would say awesome, adventurous, marvelous. It was like, I had no idea of who I'm joining at that time.
Yeah.
And there's a friend of mine who recommended the team for me. And then he gave me your number. I called you. I asked you to add me to the WhatsApp group, which you did. And then the first time I came in, I had no expectation whatsoever. I had no idea who I'm joining. And I just came in immediately. I felt an environment that was so friendly and so welcoming. And trust you me, I think I found another family in Trek.
Found another family. Yes. That's great. So after that, which other event? I'm sure the first event was quite capturing, but which other event really popped up in the subsequent events?
There are several events I've shared with Trek team, but the ones that stood out to me that I can still remember without thinking about it, one of them is Masai Mara. Doing 3 days, 2 nights and 3 days in Masai Mara for 10K.
And a budget,
a budget of 10K, another one that will be so outstanding to me will be Baringo. The Roberts Camp.
Roberts Camp. Right now it's already flooded, so Roberts Camp is flooded. Anyway,
it's a good thing I've experienced Roberts Camp before it was
flooded. I think right now
lucky me.
Nobody can pretty much access that. Now, after some time, you moved to a new place to experience new environment. Could you tell us about that? The place that you moved to. Why did you move to that place, and your experience at that time?
I think immediately after Roberts Camp, I've moved to Tanzania, specifically Mwanza. That move was basically and purely on job, and obviously, you have to balance things off. Money, adventure, and I knew still, anytime I come back to Kenya, Trek is my home. So I moved to Mwanza, moved there for work. I've not stopped traveling still in Mwanza. I was married to do small events here, and of course I can get a specific team like Trek team immediately there. Hopefully I will find one at one day, but currently I don't have one.
Actually, that's what we encourage, that anywhere you go, you
can still find
you should just
find your own family. Click.
Click.
But still, I managed to travel some few events here and there within Mwanza. I've explored the areas within around Mwanza, and it was marvelous. It was a good experience. Always, going beyond your comfort zone and seeing what the world can offer. That's an opportunity you have to utilize.
Oh, that's nice. And you've been there for 2 years now. Could you please just mention a few highlight points in Mwanza that anybody who wants to visit Mwanza can?
First thing first, Mwanza is a rocky place.
Rocky?
Yes, it's a rocky place. So you can always find somewhere to hike if you visit. But the beauty part also of Mwanza is it's on Lake Victoria. So issues to do with boat ride, going to island after another island. And another thing also I've seen in that place is food. If you want to eat, fish is available, kuku is available. And then there is something to do with street food. If you want to experience something to do with street food, also it's a good thing there. But now the biggest advantage of Mwanza is it's closer to Serengeti. It's around I think 2 hours or less than 2 hours.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
So if you can manage to self-drive yourself or even find visiting team, you can still go to Serengeti.
Okay, that's nice.
And once you're in Serengeti, you know,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
go
you
through
can cross over.
Ngorongoro,
Yeah.
and then you're already in Arusha, and then explore also areas around Arusha.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I think we might be planning something there, and actually you'll be the point person, so kindly keep us
Track team,
updated.
make sure you have arranged yourself
make
for
sure.
Arusha.
Yeah.
And we are coming in very strongly.
What's life like there, you know, in terms of, let me call it economy bit of it, because, you know, like Trek, we are more of a budget team. Like we really try to minimize our costs when we travel. So what's it like there?
I think it fits in our
It fits in.
It fits in
Okay.
our plan and
It's a
our
comfortable
expectation.
ride.
Yeah, because in terms of expenses when it comes to, I think Tanzania is a little bit cheaper there
Cheaper than Kenya.
than Kenya.
Okay.
So it's easier for us actually as budget travelers. It's easier for us to travel in Tanzania. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Come 2020, COVID came, and how was it like, you know, for you to cope up? Even before that, you know, you had your family here, and then, you know, either they had to move or there was a way that, you know, you had to. How did you cope up being away from family?
And also experiencing
Yeah.
COVID. I think COVID has impacted people majorly negative ways, but there was also some positives.
Positives, yeah.
So for me, by the time COVID was coming in, I was already in a foreign land,
Yeah.
living alone,
Yeah.
away from family, away from friends, away from Trek team.
Yeah.
And then COVID came in. You know, you cannot come back
Yeah.
to the country.
Yeah. At that time, was your family here or
Yes, I've left them here.
they were here?
You know, COVID came in just while I was there for around 5 months.
5 months, yeah.
Yeah, 5 months down the line. By the time I'm planning now to come back and pick family, COVID hit. And you know, borders were closed and everything was shut down.
Yeah.
But for me, I will concentrate on the positive side. What COVID did for me was it gave me the opportunity to reflect. That time of COVID, that in 2020, by the way, I tell people 2020 was the biggest growth. I usually say 2017 and you know, kuelekea mbele. For me, it was an easy ride. Easy, but confused. 2018.
Why do you say confused?
Still, you know, you don't know you don't know the vision of your life.
Yeah.
What you want in this life,
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah.
That's also a very important thing.
Oh, yeah.
Something that you don't usually focus on or see who am I.
Yeah.
So from 2017 kuelekea nyuma, I will say it was an easy ride, but confused. 2018 is a time I walked out of job, started to do things on my own. So 2018 was difficult, at the same time confused. Then 2019 came, a little bit easier than 2018, but still confused.
Confused.
Yes. So 2020 for me, I would say, is the time I got to know who I am, what I want to do, what I expect from my beauty part.
Yeah.
By the time I joined Trek, you gave us some form to fill.
Yeah. Of things that you want to achieve and skills and all that.
So
Yeah.
I am very happy.
How many have you achieved so far?
I think except one.
Except one. Whoa.
And that's the one actually I'm focusing. The one I
That's
told you
commendable.
I want to come back to the country and then focus on
That's
it.
commendable.
Yeah. So 2020 is actually the time I had the opportunity to really do the things I wanted to do with my life.
That's really awesome. So now, we were sort of, you know, talking about family, how, like, communication-wise, you couldn't make it here and all that. How did you cope? Like, how did you?
You know, there's a saying that says, if you want things done earlier or easier, give it to a lazy person.
They get a shortcut.
Yes, they always find a way.
Yeah.
They always find a shortcut way to like deliver that
way,
thing.
yeah.
So COVID brought in some things that they were there, but we had no idea about it. Something to do with Zoom, Zoom call. You know, Google Meet.
Yeah.
Those things existed, but someone like me had no idea they actually
no
existed
idea.
until 2020 came in.
Yeah.
So when it comes to family, it was all about, you know, like everything turned out online. You have to be like in touch with them online, making sure everything. At least the money transfer was still there, so there was no issue. Communication was online. That was on the way because there's no traveling. But now that thing even trickled down to the things I wanted to do with myself, like to do with my channel.
Yeah.
That gave me the opportunity to actually interview you guys when you came online and put content out there.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Now, talking about your channel, what do you focus on in your channel? Okay, tell us about your channel. Let me put it that way.
My channel is about me. Actually, the name of the channel is Abdishukri Agalab, sorry. And
Yes, then what I'm asking.
Abdishukri Agalab. So I'll just read. You have to put it down.
I'll put something
Plus
there.
also share the link so that people can find out the channel.
Yeah.
But the beauty part of about my channel is about basically what is about me. One of them is traveling. I enjoy to travel, so I was like, why not share with other people the beauty and what this Africa can offer. Beyond even Kenya, what Africa can offer. The things that are around you, and the time you visit, like a place currently where we are, you visit the place and you're like, this place existed. So if you can share something like that online and encourage the rest of us, maybe Kenya and Africa at large, to travel and experience these places, why not? The other thing that's about my channel is general things that affect our society, either positively or negatively. Things that impact our society directly or indirectly, whether it's positive or negative. So that at least we can talk about things that affect us and make each other comfortable, so that you're not the only one suffering. COVID has both of us impacted us, but this is how I'm coping up, this is how we're coping up, so that the next person can at least learn one thing or two from us. Okay.
That's nice.
But if you follow the channel, that's the time that you can see what is actually there. So go and find out for yourself.
So still on COVID-related issues, do you think that the successes are COVID-related?
I would say for sure, because what COVID did to me was, you stay in the house, there's nothing much you can do, work is done, what's next? So that time, that free time, makes you to really think about, what do I want to do?
What do you want to do?
How should I utilize my free time?
Your free time.
So yeah, it was COVID related. COVID gave me that push.
Yeah.
Obviously, it gave me that push. But I also had to develop the courage itself. Standing in front of people and saying things is not an easy thing.
Yeah, it's true.
It always comes with a lot of self-doubt. So you have to you even have to go through a process of healing, so that you become confident and comfortable with who you are. That's the time that you can stand in front of people and tell them something. So yeah, for sure it was COVID related.
And one of the things that Trek advocates to is keeping fit or staying active and all that. What are some of the things that you did? Like, I think for me, I did running, I did swimming, I did all that. So what about you?
If I say I was running or swimming,
utakuwa unatuenjoy.
But I did a little bit of training. I had a trainer who used to come to my house. Who used to I had a very big balcony, so he used to help me do home exercises. But for me, the biggest achievement of 2020 was eating healthy. First, before even eating healthy, was learning how to cook.
Oh, how to cook?
Yes. By the time I was going to Mwanza, I had no idea how to cook. Beyond preparing a tea. So yeah,
preparing only tea.
Tea is not even cooking.
It's just boiling.
So by the time I went to Mwanza, alhamdulillah, I met some people who are health conscious, who used to really think and think twice of what goes into their mouth. And I got interested. I was like, tell me more.
Yeah.
So what they did for me was not just to train me on healthy eating, but also how to cook and prepare healthy meals. So for me, the biggest achievement for 2020, I would say, was eating healthy, which helped me actually reduce. When people are gaining weight, for me, I was eating my 3 meal normal, but the fact that I was eating healthy, I managed to even reduce some, I think, around 5 to 6 kgs.
Wow, that's significant. Okay.
So in terms of keeping fit, of course, there was no gym, so the only thing I could do was just to do some few exercises here and there, few aerobics within the house.
Okay. What are your next steps? I know. Let me put it this way: COVID came with challenges as well, other than your personal growth. What are you now focusing on, and then how do you intend on proceeding?
Someone actually, when the year ended, when 2020 ended, someone asked me, what are your New Year resolutions? So I was like, 2021, I don't have a New Year resolution. I'm actually working on where I left in 2020, because 2020 is when I did my best and biggest step forward. So for me, it's just working on where I left in 2020, which is making the channel grow, introduce more people into the channel, expand it even better, and travel more. and also share with you guys online. And for me, basically, it's just working on where I left.
I think that's it. That's it. So please keep in touch once you go back to Mwanza. And anytime you're in Kenya, it's always a privilege to have you with the team. It's a pleasure. Okay.
Thank you very much.